me know if you can see me. Why is everything taking so long? We're at the coffee shop down the street. What's up, Thomas? I need to finish my coffee and head to the Capitol this morning. We're going to be at the Capitol doing a protest. There's people, more and more people are speaking out about what happened this weekend. Some critics, a lot of support. But most of my team left, so I'm by myself this morning. Right down the street. Gonna meet up with everybody else that is still here. I got a kombucha. I've never seen this before. It's like a local brand. It's really good. We're gonna walk up. So yeah, the latest person in support of releasing the dogs is the front-running Democrat for governor. So that's awesome to see. Yeah. Thank you. All right. There's so many college kids. Everybody, I feel so old walking down this street. It's just all kids, like young adults. I guess I shouldn't call them all kids. But this is the campus right here, basically, right across. I need to walk fast because I think I'm a little bit late. I've had a little bit more time to kind of process everything that's been happening. And I don't know, I just keep thinking that if we went Friday night like what was originally planned, I think we would have been way better off. I think they were ready Saturday. They were going to be ready Saturday and Sunday. So that was kind of shitty. Didn't expect them to be that prepared Saturday morning, but it wasn't like I wasn't really surprised, if that makes sense. But if we went Friday night, I think we would have had a little bit of an advantage, because I think we would have surprised them, especially if we went during the storm. That is really loud. Testing is gay. That's funny. I think I should go this way. Cross anyway. Trolling is pathetic. Exactly. I think I'm going the right way. Let me check, make sure. Okay, I think so. Stop to cross over at some point. Sure, cross over. Chiba Hut. Hopefully there's still a lot of people here. We'll find out. There was a ton of people here yesterday still. I think it was overall a pretty big success. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Like, obviously for those dogs in there right now, we weren't able to get inside, right? So that sucks, but the secondary goal of just bringing more attention, putting more pressure on them, that has worked extremely well. I didn't check it this morning, but I saw on Ground News there was over 85 news articles about the Ridgeland rescue. There was some from China, from Brazil, from Canada, like all over the world. I think this is where this is where I'm going. I'm going the right way. I should be able to see the Capitol, I would think. Is it down this street? All over the world, people are talking about it. Yeah, there it is. And a lot of people are in support of it. Even Fox News reported on it with a pretty objective headline. At least it's pretty clean around here. Can't fucking hear. This is where we're going, up to the Capitol. I saw some news agencies talking about how they really care about the dogs and they're really protecting them, and they need to test on these dogs for vet medicine. And if we aren't testing on these dogs, then it's going to hurt our pet dogs, because they're not going to be able to get the vaccines and the medicine and things that they need, or we're not going to be progressing in that kind of science. And it's all bullshit. And we shouldn't be sacrificing other dogs to care for our pet dogs. Like, that's not... Like, why care for one dog and torture another dog? It makes no sense. So they're trying to come up with things like that to defend Ridgeland, and it's pretty gross. Pretty gross, if you ask me. It's hard for me to see the screen. Hold on. What's up, everybody? What's up, Ben? What's up, Coops? What's up, Steven? Evil. I think I'm a little bit late. I got to catch up with everybody else. Get like right on time. So many people walking their dogs. There's a dog across the street. Talked to the Uber driver about the rescue a little bit. The Uber driver was like, yeah, I don't know about those rescuers. It sounds like they were a little aggressive. He was saying that it's a little bit on both. It's a little bit on both parties. Like, he was saying, like, what are they gonna do to rescue the dogs? Are they gonna be able to give them a good home? Like, people don't understand that there was hundreds of rescues all over the country that were ready to take these dogs in, as well as a ton of individuals. So there was no doubt that we'd be able to give them loving homes. That guy just said happy 420. It is 420, isn't it? So the plan this morning to get more attention is to go into the Capitol building here and try to talk to a specific person. I don't know who it is. We'll see how that goes. Man, that guy's welding up there. He should have a curtain facing a public street. It's not how you do that. I hate seeing that shit. So there's a bunch of people over there. I guess I should go this way. People are starting to walk up now. Hopefully the audio is okay. I might hook up my mic when I get up here. There's nothing between your ears but air. You talking about me, buddy? I think you're just kind of projecting about yourself. Have you ever had an original thought in your head ever? made it. Are we just going in here?
Yeah. Yeah, and there's
Let me know if my signal cuts out in here. Wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, you can see me, but it might cut out just because I'm in this building. Also, my phone isn't working that well because I'm in a different state, I guess. I should probably just get a few recordings as well. That way the quality's better. I can post it later. There's Jackson.
See you, man.
What's up, man? How's it going?
Are you stopping by before you fly out?
Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, I don't leave till like 1.
Okay, sweet.
So I wanted to stop by, maybe grab some lunch before I go.
Yeah, definitely.
Ooh. Beautiful, beautiful building. Yeah, I don't think my quality's very good though.
was it was that you in the video that like took the shirt off? Was that somebody else?
I did not take my shirt off.
That was wait a moment.
There's Jenny McQueen right there.
It was like a young man.
So I guess Jet's having
The organizer is there in the middle with the hat on. A few police officers over here. There's a bunch of kids on a school trip or something.
stepping outside of the pillars for the school. And then if you get just while they're taking
I'm moving over for the school group to come in, take some pictures. I'll take one. Free the dogs. She's one of the people that got hit in the face with a rubber bullet. Her whole eyes, she's got a big black eye, it's all swollen.
How bad is it
How's it going?
I forgot the last two.
Still hundreds of people here. What's up, David? I mean, I'm in the middle of Madison, so hopefully the reception should be okay. It might just cut out because I'm in a building, but... There's a bunch of people up top, too. Well, not a bunch, but a few. Yeah, I wonder if I could put the rose behind my, or the flower behind my ear. There we go. Can't see me because it's... A lot of people doing videos. When I get back, there's a local news reporter in Hanover. I'm going to reach out to them, see if they can do a story about me coming here. And excuse me.
Yeah, we did like a little bit with
I think about some of the organizers here. I think about there was 1,000 people, over 1,000 people that were there on Saturday. I heard some people saying maybe about a quarter of them are animal rights activists. A lot of the people that are here are probably also animal rights activists. The percentage probably goes up, I would think, the longer we're here. Or they're just local people. These guys from the local news, it looks like. The sign over there says compassion is invincible. But yeah, most people are here, I think, just to support the dogs. I did talk to a lady yesterday who said that she's going to consider veganism more, look into it. I think she might sign up for animal justice. I told her about that. Let's go up top. that she didn't really know what veganism was before coming this weekend. Like, she has a friend that's vegan, and her friend would talk about it sometimes, but she didn't really understand why we should be vegan, and she said this weekend really opened up her eyes to it. So that's great to hear. I think that's probably true for a lot of people. There was a couple of speeches about not just the dogs, but all animals. Even the organizers are pushing that. It's not just about the dogs. Oh shit, I almost threw my sign down there. Oh, he moved. Beagles are family, not lab supplies. There's Jenny McQueen. It's crazy how people want to defend torturing dogs. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? They were charged with over 300 counts of animal cruelty and made a deal to dismiss the charges. And you want to defend that. They call it a farm so people don't understand what it is. It's a dog farm. It's a dog factory farm where they torture the dogs. And you want to defend that. You are in the minority. It's not a small little family farm where they respect their animals and they take really good care of them and then they kill them for something that we don't need. Which I can agree is not as bad. If you're giving animals a good life, sure, it's not as bad as torturing them their whole lives and then killing them. But that's what's happening to these dogs. They literally torture them in the worst ways that you can think about. And then they kill them. And if you want to defend that, you're psycho. He's recording me. Free the dogs. Free the dogs, free the chickens, free the cows, free the pigs, free the turkeys, free the ducks. Free the fish. Leave fish alone. I think this lady's trying to give the press flowers. Hi, how you doing? Good. Yeah, so we hit 999 subscribers yesterday. This morning we hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, everybody. If you are under the 1,000 in the 999 club, I don't know who the 1,000th subscriber was, but I very much appreciate it. It's a little bit not exactly it's kind of shadowed by what's going on here this weekend. So when I get back home, or maybe on the way home, or after I leave here at least, maybe I'll keep streaming and we can kind of celebrate the 1,000 subscribers. How you doing? She didn't hear me. Been unsubscribed. Yeah, maybe I have a little over 1,000 now. It's very cool. Liberty, government, legislation, justice. Justice. There's no justice for these animals. There's no justice for any animals trapped in a farm. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, some of you are in the 50 club. You've been subbed to my channel from the very beginning. You guys are legends. There's the lady with her face all busted up. Of course, she turns around again. See her black eye. I don't know exactly what she got hit in the face with. I think it was possibly a... She can't hear you. More and more people are coming in. That guy down there kind of looks like a 40-year-old vegan. That's funny. David, if you're still here. Is that Peter? I thought I saw him yesterday. I don't know too well of what he looks like. I'm pretty sure that's Peter right there, right? Behind Jenny? He's right next to Jenny. I walked past him the other day and I didn't realize who he was until I was walking away. I wanted to meet him. That's got to be him. Jenny's talking to him. So Wayne is still in jail as far as I know. I haven't seen him here. I figured if he was out of jail he would be here. There's a few other people that are still in jail. Most people were released right away, but people that I think are facing more serious charges they held, including my driver. So if you've seen in some of the news articles, there was somebody that drove a truck, or it wasn't a truck, it was an SUV. But I saw in some of the news articles it said, there's Angela right there. Another damn vegan, go follow her. Somebody drove an SUV through the fence. That was my driver. Their name is Misha, and she's still in jail. And unfortunately, we weren't made aware that that even happened. It was like on the backside of the farm. I don't know if it like took down part of the fence, but I wish we knew about it sooner, and maybe we could have moved over to that side and came through. But she sacrificed herself and the vehicle driving through the fence. And yeah, they arrested her immediately. You can see this lady's face. She's doing another interview. And she didn't even do anything. I was right next to her when she got shot in the face. And all she was doing was standing in the crowd, you know, like kind of close to the fence area. But she wasn't trying to go inside. She wasn't doing anything. She was just standing there. Literally got shot in the face. It might have been a tear gas can, because they were shooting the tear gas cans like at people when we first got there, and then I guess somebody told them not to do that, and they started shooting them more up in the air. Then they got the rubber bullets out and were shooting people with the rubber bullets, but they weren't doing that right away. They just started doing that once we cut a couple of holes in the fence. Then they got the rubber bullets out and were shooting people trying to go through the fence. Even some people that were outside that weren't even trying to go inside the fence. There were some people that were just stomping out the smoke grenades. People stomping out the smoke grenades, and they were shooting them with the rubber bullets. Yeah. I'm gonna stay up here too. Thanks for the gift. Maybe actually once those kids leave. We'll slide around here so we're in the back.
So before Wisconsin was even a state, there was a growing mining industry of lead miners. And people didn't really like these lead miners. They were kind of annoying. They could be obnoxious at times. They also didn't like them because they considered them dirty. They lived where they were, but burrowing animals, like badgers. But the miners didn't take it as an insult. They took it as a fine. Badgers are fierce and feisty. And that's how they became badgers.
I didn't see Jeremy this morning.
Now, to give you a little bit more perspective of just how big this building is, if you look up there, you can see that machine. It doesn't look too big from up there. But if I were to bring it all the way down here and fill up this circle right here, and the building goes up another 3 flights of stairs after, 3 flights after that. So that's not even the biggest part. And that painting is by the same artist that did the painting with the song Assembly. It's called Resources of Wisconsin. And at the time when this building was opened, it's giving actual resources to the state address. Now, if you were to look at the painting, you notice that there's no. That's because Wisconsin wasn't known as
Turo.
American state. We weren't known for our cheese until around the 1930s. This building was so old that wasn't the case back then. Okay, and a little bit more. I said there's a lot of cool stone in this room. You can see a lot of it here. There's actually 48 different types from 6 different countries.
Damn, look at his belly. He cut his belly with the saw. He was cutting the fence.
The red stone, that's going to be from Algeria.
He was cutting the fence, and they pepper sprayed him, and the saw came down and cut his belly.
Now this is from Wisconsin. That's going to be red stone. As you can see, there's always something going on. 4 things that whenever you come to the Capitol, you're always looking at your time. First, it's a copy of the state constitution. Second, it's going to be the bust of Governor Bob McFarland, who was the governor of this building. Do you guys recognize that? That's going to be a copy, a replica of the Statue of Liberty. Every state has one. Of course, ours doesn't have the craft. And then right there is the okay, you guys have fossils? Okay, so we're going to see a couple fossils in the next room. Yeah, we're going to see a couple fossils in the next room, and we're going to go over this way. So behind me, I'm going to show you a couple of
So, folks, we're going to have speakers sitting here in a moment. Can I get all my speakers to know that you're speaking here? And it's over here, so stay here.
Wonder who that guy is talking to the police.
Sorry, we're actually 4 minutes early. Start right here.
Undercover, yeah. Could be one of the local farmers supporting Ridgeland. That was another thing. I'm almost certain that they had a few people in the groups that were coming to rescue the dogs, so they had information on, like when people were arriving, when people were leaving, when we were doing our meetings and things like that. People holding the signs upside down. That's funny. Hold on a second, I gotta put my bag down. He once held a sign upside down at a protest. It happens. Make sure I don't drop my phone. Is that Jackson down there? Is my buddy down there? I'm gonna drop my phone right on his head if I do. She's the founder of Dane for Dogs, the co-founder. Speaking right now. Check out Dane for Dogs. Check out Angela's stream. She's right there in the front. Another damn vegan. DXE is live. Direct action everywhere. There's Scotty. He was undercover there and exposed them for a lot of the cruelty that they were doing. Yeah, Unchained TV is probably here too. If if you don't follow them, check them out. Oh, Unchained is in here? I'm surprised. Jane is with Unchained TV, right? What's up, man?
Good to see you.
Good to see you again.
Sanjay.
Jake.
Jake.
What's up, brother?
Is Pete still here?
What's up, Jackie?
What's that?
No, Pete left.
Oh,
Pete and Emily left. They flew out.
dude.
Here's my boy Justice. Check out Justice. And say hi. The camera crew, it's all different news agencies. There's a guy up here too. She's with Unchained. Isn't that Michelle? I think he's a state representative. Maybe not. No, that's the guy that got. It's the guy that got injured.
We were not there for anything. We were there because we care about it. We cherish all life. Human life, legal life, all life. That's why we were there. For my part, I was standing with a group of, I don't know, maybe there were 50 of us, but about hundreds of others that were there. You're not moving, we're kind of milling around. have civil discourse with the guards who were there. Black clad, riot gear, very friendly, very military guards were there. And we weren't moving towards the gate, we weren't moving at all. We were just talking to them. And I was saying to one of them, I said, you know, these eagles love you, and you can love them. And as I finished saying the word them, somebody came around from behind me and sprayed me point blank in the eye with pepper spray. So I guess that was my crime, to tell them that they could love us all. It was incredibly painful, of course, you don't know that. And like other people said, what I went through is nothing compared to what many of the rescuers, non-violent peaceful rescuers, went through. And of course, even that is nothing at all compared to what those beings are going through every single day, right now, as we speak. So when Sheriff Barrett tells you that there was,
I think the sheriff is ashamed to show his face. He just sits in his office and makes videos.
Yes.
lying to you, and he needs to be investigated. He needs to resign.
There's Adam over there.
Yeah.
His press.
And we're going to stay here, and we're going to keep coming back until every one of those people, and all the other people, and all the other creatures are free and able to live their best. Thank you very much.
That's the one radio statement submitted by Congressman Mark Pocan.
He's going to read the statement from Congressman Mark Pocan right now. You can check it out online.
But there are 2,000 people to rehome. Wisconsin CATCP must work now with Richmond to rehome them if dogs face dire consequences. We need a plan to release 2,000 dogs without overwhelming facilities in multiple states. Otherwise, dogs that come from other Midwest from other states could be their new homes and otherwise, dogs that come from the other states, Midwest from other states.
Yeah, another damn vegan is right there in the middle. She's sitting on the floor. So if you want to hear better, check out her stream. But you can look up Mark Pocan online and read what he said. He says, release the dogs. Now he's reading a response from the woman that's running for governor. She's in full support. Most of the organizers for this event are lawyers, not unemployed. There's people that do all different things. There's teachers, there's nurses and doctors, there's vets. Many lawyers. There's people that run nonprofits here, people that run rescues and sanctuaries. People that fight for human rights and animal rights. Thanks, Ben. That guy was a douche. It smells like weed over here. She's the president for Dan for Dogs? Oh wow, I didn't know that. I met her and I talked to her for a while. It's Rebecca. She's very cool. She's the president for Dan for Dogs. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to reach out to her. She's badass. Wow. She was tackled. She was tackled and zip-tied for 6 hours. She was sitting right by the barns where she could hear the dogs. Awesome. He's a firefighter and a paramedic.
I've also been a paramedic for I can tell you, having been on joint operations with the Chicago Fire Department and the Chicago Police Department, when we actually went into jet rooms, breaking the doors down with the medics, the violence perpetrated on Saturday was probably 10 times more than we've ever seen. That's amazing. That's worse than the Chicago Fire Department breaking into the program. I'm not kidding. I've never seen tear gas run like that before. I personally was stripped with tear gas. If you three canister right next to me, these are chemical burns on my face right now. But I also want to say this: these chemical burns will go away. Those dogs, you have to get that in there to save those dogs. And I just want those dogs to tell you, we will not abandon you. We will not abandon you. Thank you.
He said he's never seen them throw tear gas like that ever before. He's been involved with other like riots and
I just want to reiterate now, we have Governor Evers, Senator Baldwin,
the senators
Attorney
here.
General Josh Baldwin. We know that you are dog lovers. There are dogs right now who need your help.
Those are pictures of the Congress people and senators with their dogs.
Take all the Richland dogs to safe, loving homes. But that is not the course that we are on. Richland is making it clear by mass assaulting activists. Richland is making it clear by mass assaulting activists that they have no intention of shutting down their criminally controlled business. And we need the government to step in. We need the state.
Can somebody comment animaljustice21.org and I'll pin it.
Governor Evers, Attorney General Josh Baldwin, Senator Baldwin, break your silence on this issue. We need you to speak out. We need you to take action.
So that's Aiden. He was the head organizer for this entire event. She was a Marine. There were a lot of veterans here, people that were in wars, in battle. She got hit with rubber bullets too. Now she's an attorney. She was stomping out one of the tear gas cans and they shot her with the rubber bullets. These kids up there are saying, "Save the dogs, save the dogs."
We're just asking for them to release the vehicles. That is all we want. We don't want any more violence. We don't want anyone to blame or name calling. We're not
beloved Richland. And I was appalled to know that Richland Farms is very cruel. It's innocent animals existing here. I was in disbelief that it existed here in a place that protects people and social justice and environmental justice and supports all the different viewpoints across this beautiful state. 90% of people in Madison don't know that Richland Farms exists because it can only exist in darkness. And we're here to be the light for that. I rep Wisconsin. I invest in the state. I support local leadership in the state. I support Governor Tony Evers. I supported and contributed to Tammy Baldwin's campaign. I believe that these individuals have compassion with these photos. These are photos with their own animals. And they know that those grandpa's dogs are no different. And I want to speak to one dog in particular, a dog by the name of Granger, a dog that the DA just posted on Instagram a few hours ago that they're proud to have as a part of the team here in Wisconsin. Josh Hall, we know you believe in dogs. We know that you love dogs. We know that you respect dogs. But you need to understand that your dog, the Granger, and that dog are no different. Little beagles who are stuck in that cage. Why does that place exist? Who benefits from that place existing?
Shut it down.
Nobody except for the people of Richland Farms. You have families, you have children, some of you have pets. You also know compassion. You also know love. We want to work for this to end so we can all walk away and be happy with this. We can all find a place that we can express compassion and morality. I know it is in the hearts of the people of Richland Farms. I know it's in the hearts of the people of Blue Mountains and Mountain Laurel. We're asking for you to express that and show that and be our better angels. Thank you.
Anyone who's willing, please just come on up. So we're asking the governor and the attorney general first to just break their silence on Richland. And this campaign has been going on for 10 years. We don't have a public comment. They will come down within 48 hours after the governor first, we just need to hear from you. Second, Attorney General Paul could serve a search warrant on Richland at any time. We know that the conditions inside of Richland have already been found by a judge in Wisconsin to constitute at least probable cause for criminal activity, if not definitely criminal activity. That's still happening. Just because there's been a settlement in the past, that settlement cannot come on from the court. There's no application of the I need Attorney General Paul to recognize that, recognize that he's the only one who's going to have the spine to serve the search warrant right now, exclusively the rest of the body. And we need Governor Evers to tell Attorney General Paul So we had 22 dogs who were safely rescued from the facility, and the medical problems that they faced were shocking. Things like spending their entire lives in the street of fire, all of the dogs that were inside the facility with explosive diarrhea. You have no reason to think every single dog is not inside the facility suffering from diarrhea.
Is that Jeremy? I think that's Jeremy up there. Across. Ridgeland was offered $1 million to release the dogs, and they turned it down. $1 million. I believe it's I believe the dogs to them are worth like $5 or $6 million. It's insane. I worked in construction for 10 years, buddy. I worked in metal manufacturing for 5 years after that. I've worked hard my whole life. A lot of these people here are ex-military, doctors and lawyers and teachers and
Is this her side?
yeah, you can hold it if you want. There's the legend over there by himself, Jeremy.
Where's that singing coming from? Can you hear it?
I don't know, maybe the kids.
Good. What channel is that?
I'm not sure. A couple different ones. Yeah, Unchained TV, if you heard of them.
Mm-hmm.
She's
That's her?
right there, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's Scotty. He was the undercover investigator. Like one of the kids has the sign. I think Jeremy just gave his sign to those kids. He's giving he was trying to give the sign to the lady with the school kids. There's Jenny.
This guy said I could borrow this. Hey, those kids over there want your sign.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Definitely.
So it's not mine. Is there any more we can grab?
They might have some more down there. I think they're like underneath of us. There were some people that had them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were tear gassing us, and the wind was blowing it right back into the buildings where the dogs were. So they were literally tear gassing the dogs.
I don't know what's going on with those dogs, but I know that they have been subjected to the same tear gas that innocent protesters did. Those innocent dogs have as well, and they deserve an immediate wellness check. They deserve immediate attention.
She's got 2 signs.
What's up, Allison?
Yeah!
He was just talking about how they would dump laundry detergent down the dogs' throats until they would die.
Their suffering matters to them as much as our suffering matters to us. When they are in pain, it matters to them. They have feelings just like we do. They love one another, they care for one another, they mourn loss, and the suffering that we inflict on those dogs is unconscionable. Unconscionable.
These tests that they do on these animals are not saving our pets like they claim in some of the news articles. Ridgeland says that they do vet testing to save our pet dogs, so they want to say that rescuing these dogs would not be good for our own companion dogs, but that's just a lie.
They're having a hard time selling their dogs. So again, they have an easy out right now.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard. They can't sell the dogs. People don't want to buy their dogs. They know that they're abused there. They don't want to support them. Letting the dogs go, we can find them good homes. They even offered $1 million. They should just take it and leave. Close the business down.
We're going to now head just up this flight of stairs to the governor's office.
We're going to the governor's office.
This is obviously the top thing happening in Wisconsin right now. Right on, Governor Everett's doorstep, 30 minutes.
We're coming up the steps He said to the governor's office. I think it might be up there, up here, around here. Love seeing you again.
Sign back?
No, you can have it.
Thank you.
I got my flower. So I can tell you my story real quick. What happened? I'm gonna tell this to my local news in my town. I was standing up on a hay bale for a little while, watching the police inside the fence, and they drove in an SUV around the outside of the fence. They were driving through the field, and they came and pulled around behind us, and I jumped down off the hay bale over the trench, away from Ridgeland Farms, away from the fence, and I was standing in the field, and I gave him a peace sign, and I said, "Peace." I have this all on video too. I said, "Peace," and I turned around, I started walking away, and he pepper sprayed me. I got hit in the back of my head and on the side of my face with pepper spray, and I was literally walking away and completely peaceful, completely nonviolent, literally standing there with the peace sign and just was drenched. It was horrible.
Move over there so that
There's room over here.
Maybe I will just go back to where I was over here. Can't really see much from there. Yup.
excuse me?
Excuse me.
Going on the right side.
How you doing? I'll see you again.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm not sure why we're stopping there.
I'm not sure either, but hopefully we'll find out.
Just
Yeah.
keep going.
Let's keep going.
Keep it moving. Do we know where?
He's up there.
Upstairs?
Up there.
Oh, in there. Oh,
So
yeah.
let's just go in their offices and sit
Oh,
down.
gotcha. They don't want us to go.
That's what I'm saying. I'm tired of being nice. Rachel was just right over there. She's taking.
Around out here. We're here asking the governor to make a statement. This is the governor's office. They're blocking it with the police, so we can't get any closer. The Ridgeland dogs. Save the Ridgeland dogs.
This is Violet. She is a post-laboratory beagle. She lived in a cage.
There's a beagle. There's one of the dogs.
Tested upon the soul for unnecessary experiments. Violet has a name. Tony, what's the name of your dog? It's the same.
Look at the beagle.
This dog. And all I'm asking Tony to do, as a great leader of the state of Wisconsin, as someone who's finishing up his term and supporting a beautiful state for beautiful people, can you be like
They're such sweet dogs.
Can you be like the Tony Evans that we voted for? And be that from these people, and more importantly, for dogs like Violet, your dog. Free the dogs!
There's two dogs there.
We have more beautiful innocent animals here. This is Teddy, another dog that escaped the laboratory. Another dog that now has a life because of the freedom that he was granted getting out of the laboratory. Ellie, from the Indigo Rescue, another facility in the United States, but that one was shut down. So don't tell me there isn't a precedent to end facilities like this across America.
This is Wisconsin. Madison, Wisconsin.
Nobody in this state, Wisconsin, will accept this level of criminal animal abuse. No one wants to do this to these dogs unless you're getting a profit out of it. No one
They just
wants this
experiment on them to make money.
We want to maintain that we will be here until these dogs are free.
Quiet till the dogs are out.
Those big floppy ears. Oh my god, they're so cute. I don't know about that guy back there. He's just been like lurking around, watching. But he doesn't seem to be part of this. Little suspect. See, look, he's coming back. Those dogs were from in Vigo. See, I was just showing that guy, and he waved, and then he left. He walked away again. I wonder where he went. In Vigo, that was another dog breeding facility, and they got shut down because they were also abusing dogs. Same thing, beagles, for testing. But actually, they just rebranded and they changed. They don't breed dogs. They probably just buy their dogs from either Ridgeland and or MBR, Marshall Bioresources, which is the largest beagle dog breeding facility. It's 10 times the size of Ridgeland. They have 20,000 dogs. There's only Ridgeland and MBR in the United States. One of the big customers is LabCorp. But it's all completely unnecessary. They gave him some forms. These people are filling out different forms for some reason. I'm not sure exactly what they are. And then passing them into the governor. You have to live in Wisconsin.
We'll get some full ones up for flags once you got that. Guys, in the meantime, let's keep it going. Free the
It's another class trip up there, it looks like. There's Peter McCoon. Where's the restroom at?
There's one directly below us. Please go down those stairs.
Alright, thank you. Okay, I have to pause for a second. I'll be right back. stack of papers there now. There's Rebecca again.
Cancel Josh Call!
Free the dogs.
Free the
us now.
Meet us now! 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 Meet us now!
Meet us now. Meet us now.
Meet us now! Meet us now! Meet us now! Meet us now! Meet us now!
Do your job. He said his first day at the job, they asked him, would a pile of dead dogs bother you on your way home or on your way to work? That's horrific. You hear the dog barking?
pets that he has at home is the same as the dogs at Richmond. This is unacceptable. We are not going to stop.
We're here trying to get a meeting with the governor. The governor of Wisconsin has the ability to shut Ridgeland Farms down. It's been 48 hours since we tried to rescue the dogs, and the governor has not made a statement at all. Vocal cord cutting, no pain meds or aftercare. Who's back there? Looks like there's a third person back there. Is it another cop? Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, it is. There were two cops up here earlier.
Yesterday was my first time in my life that I ever inhaled tear gas. Was it anybody else's? This is not a group of soldiers. This is not a group of people who came to war. This is a group of people who came with love in their hearts and flowers in their hands. Now, while we don't have the jobs like we had intended, we have done something very powerful that really is unfathomable these days. And we found an issue that united people across the political spectrum. In this extremely divisive time, we have people from right and left coming together to say this is something we can all agree on and we can all get behind. And that being said, I have something that might be controversial with people who have already inhaled tear gas, people who have been hit by rubber bullets, people who have been maced in the face. I hope this is insensitive, but I have love in my heart, not just for the dogs in Ridgeland, but also the perpetrators of this abuse. I can imagine what it was like, how it hardened their hearts to be harming dogs year after year for decades. What does that do to the human spirit? What does that do to the human soul? Whatever their motives, we are all human, and it's sad to me. It's sad to me. But at the end of the day, we need to get those dogs. I feel bad. I had a goal. I knew, like all of you, that we were gonna. I was ready to hold. In my mind, I was already holding the dog, right? So I can feel the fur already. It's so ready. We're great. You all are ready. So we are so ready. And what I'll say is that I'm a ready person. Every single day that these dogs spend in confinement in this incredible torture, developing welts on their paws, living in cages, spinning around in circles, getting these awful surgeries without anesthesia. Every day is an awful day.
I'm not sure what his name is, but he's been part of the rescue from the beginning.
Of the people of Ridgeland Parks. My money is on this group to get those dogs out of there. Governor Evers, what do we want?
I know who this guy is. Very suspicious. He's over there talking to the police now behind that column. I wonder if he's security or something, not in uniform.
Meet with us.
suit jacket all weekend. The guy that was just up there. I thought he was part of the press, the reporter. But I guess not. Those dogs spend their entire life in those cages. The only time they ever come out is to be tortured and abused. They're beagle dogs that are bred for testing in a factory farm. Factory farm dogs. A factory of abuse and torture. There's 2,000 dogs in a few buildings.
AG. We got some calls to action on the page. Like there's a live stream of this, and you can find phone numbers and everything like that. Is that right? If you can't find us, I'll get that down really fast.
The dog says, "Save the dogs."
And during this time, if anyone wants to make any comments, please come on up. Yeah, this could be a time for people to read it. Let's do it.
I wish I could stay longer, but unfortunately, I have a bus to catch in about an hour. I think I'm gonna have to head off. I might keep streaming. We can talk about it. Can talk about what happened to me the other day when I was there at the Ridgeland Farms, trying to rescue the dogs.
You can't arrest some people. He didn't.
The area that'll be here, they'll come back. I'm gonna keep coming back until they say something about it. I don't think I have time to go get food where I wanted to. Locked in, unfortunately. Did I lose my sunglasses? Oh no, here they are. Thank you for the gift. I totally missed it. The stay hydrated. So I do have a kombucha. I'm about to crack it open and drink it. Let's can't see the chat if I go into the sun. So I'm getting really, my hand is getting tired of holding my phone. So let me get my tripod out. Plus my phone's gonna be dying soon, so. I definitely messed up my tripod. My phone's like loose on it now. See, it wiggles back and forth. It was not like that before. Hold on, I gotta put you down. Oh shit. What? I had no idea my tripod even did that. The metal comes up. Maybe that something's loose here. Oh, it must be this. So if I tighten that, Oh, there we go. I fixed it. It's a lot warmer today than it has been the last few days. So yeah, we just hit 1,000 subscribers today. I really appreciate it, everybody. I'm sure, hopefully we got some new subscribers during the stream. Also, have some locally brewed kombucha here. Try this for the first time. I don't know what lake this is, but it's really pretty here. Why is it cutting off? There's this big ass lake over there, down the street from the Capitol building. Madison is a very beautiful city. I can't read the comments with my glasses on. Yeah, I didn't break my tripod. I unlocked a new feature. Exactly.
So yeah, I've been here for what, 2 hours? Been here for 2 hours, and most people are not going to leave until they get a meeting with the governor. Like I said, I wish I could stay longer, but I have to catch a bus as well as possibly stop and get some food somewhere. I haven't eaten anything. And I'm going to be on the bus for a while, and I don't know if I'll have time to stop. I'm going to be on the bus for a long time, actually. So I'm trying to find a place to go. I had a place I wanted to go, but I didn't think I was going to be here this long. I don't think it's too far. Let me see. Let me see how far it is. I'll be right back in a second. I'm going to check my map. Alright, actually it's on the way, so we are going to stop there. Nice. Alright, actually it's on the way, so we are going to stop there. Nice. There's a vegan restaurant up here, or I don't know exactly what it is. It's a little cafe kind of place. Got a bunch of different vegan sandwiches and stuff like that. Stopped at a couple different places. The Mad Rabbit vegan restaurant, very good. Then there was another restaurant we went to called the Blue Plate Diner, I think. Not 100% vegan, but they had a vegan page on the menu. That was awesome. That was probably a better sandwich than the all vegan place. The all vegan place had chicken sandwiches, burgers, stuff like that. I got a burger there. It was really good. It was I think it was an Impossible Burger. I'm not sure if it was. I think it was Impossible Burger. That was good. Probably something I could just make myself though. But the other place, I got this tempeh and portobello sandwich with a cashew cheese. Oh my god, that was amazing. Yeah, Monty's Blue Plate. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out which way I gotta go.
In 50 feet, turn left onto South Carroll Street. Turn left onto South Carroll Street. It's about 800 feet to your next turn.
Happy 420, everybody. Don't smoke anymore. There's somebody just driving around the Capitol, beeping their horn.
In 600 feet, turn left onto State Street.
It smells like gas here. Nobody's beeping this horn for. Yeah, Monty's was freaking amazing, and they had vegan shakes also. I got a vegan milkshake with peanut butter and bananas and some chocolate. That was delicious. Is that one of the Beagles? I don't know if that's a Beagle or not. Oh, no, I just went behind that car. Damn it. Yeah, vegan milkshake and a tempeh. I don't even remember what was all on it. Tempeh and mushroom sandwich. I think that also had a cashew cheese. Dude, that was so good. If that was on the way, I'd stop there and get that again. We went to another place. Where was the other place we went to?
It
I
looks
forget
like
the
you've
other
left the
place.
route, so I'll
We
reroute you.
had food from
Head towards State Street.
they
It's about
they got catering
262
from
feet to your next turn.
the Walking Jerk. That what was like tacos, mushroom tacos. Oh man, that was so good. A lot of people thought they were steak tacos, and they like didn't eat them, and they just ate like the rice and the beans, which were also amazing. If that place was closer, I might
In 100
have also
feet,
just
turn
gone
left
there
onto State
instead.
Street.
But that's a
Turn
little bit
left
further
onto
away.
State Street.
Don't have time. But damn, those tacos were so good. They were way better than the tacos that I had in Harrisburg. Yeah, people literally thought they were steak tacos, so they weren't eating them. But all the food they got was vegan.
It's about a quarter mile to your destination.
So it was really nice to get some catered food and all vegan, 100% vegan. It was so good. Many vegan restaurants around here, or if it's not 100% vegan, it probably has a vegan menu, multiple options. It's so refreshing, and it's not just like... Actually, so we went to the movie theater last night. They had Impossible Burgers, Impossible Smash Burgers, and Impossible Nuggets at the movie theater. That was awesome, just seeing that. I was in a group with really cool people. So met Justice, who runs an organization called BALD, B-A-A-L. So go follow them. Bold Animal Activists for Liberation, or something like that. BAAL. BALD. And then
You're still on the correct route. Currently heading west on State Street.
Gonna run
It's
on
about a
this.
quarter mile to your destination.
crosswalk. And then I met Jackson, who is an organizer for ASAP. I think I figured this way too. So he works
It
with
looks
Dr.
like you've left the
Faraz,
route, so I'll reroute you.
going to school. He actually
It
lives
looks
here,
like you've
goes to
left the
school
route,
here.
so I'll reroute you.
He's
Head toward North
going to
Henry
school
Street.
to be a
It's
lawyer.
about a quarter mile to your destination.
And then I was with Pete, Red Pill Pete on YouTube. Go check him out. He's starting a new project called the True Cost Project. Look at this dog.
It looks like you've left the route, so
He's
I'll
just
reroute
like chilling in the window. Hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. Would you like to save
Head
the
toward
dogs?
North Henry Street. It's about a quarter mile to your destination. It looks
Sorry.
like you've left the route, so I'll reroute
He wants to
you.
play. Look at him.
It looks like you've
You're
left the
cute.
route, so I'll reroute you. Head toward North Henry Street. It's about
He's a
a
little
quarter
unsure.
mile to your destination.
He said, "Save the dogs." The door was open too. I could have just walked in there. Or he could just like walk out if he wanted. I'm going the right way. I don't know why it said reroute. It's playing fucking games with me again. Meat with 100 ingredients. You know, there's some vegan meat that's made with like 4 ingredients. And I'm pretty sure one of those ingredients is water. You know, meat isn't one ingredient. But continue. Tell me more about how you'd have no idea what you're talking about.
You're still on the correct route.
Dog bed.
Currently heading west on State Street. It's
Thank
about
you.
1,000
Congrats on
feet to your
1,000
destination.
subs. Yeah, I woke up this morning, had 1,000 subs. Had 999 last night. So that's pretty cool. Probably got a few more today after this stream. And then, yeah. Now I can make a few pennies off of my videos when I get 50 views. We'll see how the whole ad revenue thing works, because I have no idea about it. I gotta be getting close. Yeah, really. Right, Ben? That's so funny. It's crazy how ignorant people think that vegans are so unhealthy when when really vegans tend to be way healthier than people that aren't vegan. So like most excuses against veganism, they make no sense. It really just shows how ignorant some people are. It's just like a simple Google search will prove you wrong. And you care so much because you come to videos like this and comment the dumb excuses, but then you won't take the time to actually like research the stuff yourself. Yeah, I get people make mistakes, and maybe you heard something before, or you saw one person that like didn't eat properly, but that's like, admit that you made a mistake, admit that you didn't know what you were talking about, and look into it and do better.
In 400 feet, your destination will be on the right.
400 feet, we're almost there. Just wait, if you've never had good vegan food, you think there's no good vegan food, just wait a couple minutes and I'll show you what's on the menu up at this place. It's right up here. The fuck? I don't know what that was. Sorry, they were playing music. I had to stop. Look, here's an ice cream shop. I bet they have vegan ice cream in there.
It looks like you've left the route, so I'll reroute you.
What do you mean I left the route?
Head toward North Broome
I'm
Street.
going the right way.
It's about 358
Stop
feet to your
messing with me.
destination.
Yo, here's the other coffee shop I was thinking about going to. Okay, right up here. Asian
In
market.
200 feet, your destination
There's a
will be
bunch
on
of
the
Asian
right.
markets. Look at the police just parking up on the sidewalk.
It looks like you've left the route, so I'll reroute
I did not
you.
leave the route.
Head toward North
It
Francis
doesn't like
Street.
when I turn.
It's about 171 feet to your destination.
I don't know exactly where I'm going though. It's got to be like right here. Here's the smoke shop. They're probably super busy today.
In 100 feet, you will arrive at your destination.
100 feet. Is this a Taco Bell? Are we at Taco Bell?
You have arrived.
Squishmallows? The Jewish experience. Where am I going? It says that I arrived, but I didn't see where I'm trying to go. Oh, there it is. I did just walk by it. It's in here? Oh, it's right there. It's right before where I was going. Duh. In here. Oh, it's upstairs. That makes sense. It's called Just Veggies. Oh, I'm trying to turn the camera around. Just Veggies. 100% vegan. Seat yourself.
I live in San Diego.
Had a better signal in the courthouse. That sucks.
Yeah.
My phone's not.
Actually, Denver has
Like I'm not from here, right? So my phone, I don't think prioritizes good service when I'm in when I'm traveling. Oh, and they got music playing here. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm gonna mute anyway. I don't see anybody working in here, which is a little strange. And those people over there still have their menus. I can't wait forever, so I'm not sure what's going on. They have a 420 special where they put THC in the sauce, so you can get like chicken with like a cannabis sauce on it. That's pretty cool. I see that you're saying that it's not coming through, but I'm just taking some extra precautions. Yeah, multiple people did, and they weren't really doing anything. There was a lady just standing out there, and there was another guy that was trying to put out one of the smoke grenades, and they just shot him with the rubber bullets. So they weren't even like going through the fence. Some people that were going through the fence also got shot by rubber bullets, but I mean, that's more. I mean, you can almost expect them to be a little bit more violent when you're actually trying to go through the fence. But it's still not justified. Like, nobody was trying to assault the police, like the sheriff said. The sheriff said that we were trying to get inside to assault the police. That was like not at all what was happening. I had a bunch of coffee before I started my stream, and I got my kombucha, so I'll be okay. Thank you, Axel. Let me check and see how far away I am from where I need to go, so I make sure that I don't miss my bus. There's a group of people here. They were at the rescue also. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to order here. Oh, order from your phone. Hold on. I just saw this sign next to me. Okay, I'm back. I placed my order. Hopefully it's quick. This is good. It's only got 3 sugars in it. I can't believe that. It's like really good. Okay, yeah, so I was talking about earlier, Pete is doing a new project called the True Cost Project, and it's like a combination of First Amendment audit type of activism with animal rights as well. And the witness board can help a little bit with this with True Cost Project, and as well as I might try to see if anti-animal use wants to work together with him, and I can work on building him like a site. People, expose different government organizations in their animal exploitation. That was kind of the idea behind the witness board, and map how everything's tied together and things like that. This guy's so busy here. He looks like he's all by himself. I need to let him know that I needed to go. I think I'm gonna move up to the bar. It's got like a whole little bar here. I guess I didn't really show the restaurant that much. Like there's a giant carrot. The carrot timeline. I don't really want to show other people. Did they just announce that charges have been filed against Ridgeland Farms? No way. Explain that a little bit. Like, who filed what charges? I want to tell the other group of people here. That makes me so happy. Waiting to give the details. Stephen Hassan Who's that? I don't know if 40's still here, but thanks for posting my live stream in the project live stream chat. Forty posted Angela's stream and my stream in the project live stream chat, which was really cool. They also put manure in the trenches, which is illegal also. But you know, they don't really care about legality. They just care about protecting their profits, which is pretty fucked up. They were trying to, so when the action started, Wayne was going to the front gate to give the security in Ridgeland Farms a lawsuit against them for intimidating peaceful protesters because the private security that they hired was flashing their guns apparently to the peaceful protesters did the days leading up to the rescue, and then the police said that they said that they were going to stand down. The security was when the police arrived. So the police just got there like Friday night or Saturday morning, and the police just took over, and then they acted like Ridgeland's own private security. They did everything that they could to prevent people from getting inside and rescuing the dogs. And they used physical force against people that were nonviolent, just trying to get inside and rescue the dogs. There was no aggression towards the officers at all. People were trying to just have conversations with them, giving them flowers. There was one lady that gave a flower to one of the officers through the fence, and then another officer tear gassed them. It was really crazy. I'm across the street, a place that's called Wake and Bakery on 420. That's funny. Let me show it to you. The Wake and Bakery. Happy 420, everybody. I think everybody else got all their food now, so I should be next. I need to run to the bus. I got 10 more minutes I could wait, so hopefully it comes out soon. There, you can try that. No, there's just a group. A group is here. Most of them are still at the Capitol. I don't think they're leaving. But every time we went to a restaurant, either the vegan restaurants or the Monty's Blue Plate Diner, we ran into other people there that were at the rescue or on our teams. Actually, Justice left and went up with some other people, and then they ended up coming to the same restaurant we were at. So it was really funny. Literally my team split up, and then we ended up at the same restaurant. Most of my whole team split up yesterday because we had to leave. We had to check out this morning from the Airbnb. Two of them flew home. Actually, well, one of them flew home. The other one's going somewhere else. So they had to take separate flights. They came together. One person on my team actually lives here, so he's been sleeping at his house and then meeting up with us in the morning. He was here at the Capitol. He's probably still there. And then Justice was also on our team, but then he's staying with somebody else because he's going to stay here for a couple more days. So yeah, he went and is staying at somebody else's house. And then I'm heading out soon. I have to go catch the bus. So hopefully there's going to be a pretty large group of people that are still going to be here for a couple more days. They might go back to the courthouse every single day. Yeah, not only did I meet Justice, we shared a room together. I slept next to him. We were in the same room. He was on my team. We were partners actually. So I guess I can kind of tell you guys my role now. I was on one of the building breach teams. I had a tool, basically like a crowbar, ready to go into the building, and Justice was my sledgehammer guy. So yeah, we were designated to breach one of the buildings, and we had a few people that were on saws. They were basically going to go in and we were going to cut some of the walls out of the building so we could take the dogs out. Basically, there was a team that was supposed to breach the fence, and then we were supposed to rush in and breach the building. And then everybody else was supposed to show up and just bring all the dogs out, but we didn't even have any time at all. Justice goes by Justice, not Owen. I think his name is Justice Owens, or that's what his Facebook was, I think. I'm not sure. But you can find his organization is BALL, I think, on Instagram. Everybody's on Instagram mainly. I'm not really on Instagram as much, but everybody was calling him Justice. Ball Justice on Instagram. I think that is correct. He's 20 years old. He's a young adult. He's been vegan since he was 15 and an animal rights activist for the past 2 years. He's 18. Very cool. My food, yeah, I did ask for it to go. It should come out any minute. Got one more thing out for the other people here, but I have a few more minutes. Yeah, same. I feel like I went vegan way late, being in my 30s. He was. I was telling him about the animal justice, and some other ideas and projects that I've been working on. And then he was like, "Wow, you're doing so much." He was like, "That's so cool." And then I was like, dude, look at yourself. Like, you went vegan when you were 15 years old. I was like half my age when I went vegan. Like, that's so much time to make such a big impact. I still have a few minutes. Sorry if the signal goes out. They do have a menu back there. I don't know if I could just grab that. Plant-based for the win. Want some cookies? It says his name is James Bloodsaw. And then here it says the Bloodsaw Foundation. That's cool. He said my food's coming right now, so gotta grab it and run. All right, actually, yeah, it's a 100% vegan restaurant here, and I got cheese curds, Wisconsin cheese curds that are vegan, and a chicken sandwich, with like a bacon ranch on it or something like that too. I'm gonna end my stream though because my phone can't die. I'm gonna start another stream when I get on the bus, and then I'll show you my food, and then I'll eat my food on the bus. So thanks for being here, and save the dogs. I'll see you in a few minutes. Peace.